Hey guys, in preparation for the Kent Film Festival, I'm here with two of the creators of Girlhood. So would you like to introduce yourselves?
My name is Emily and I'm the director and the writer.
Hi, I'm Nadia and I'm doing makeup and costume for the film.
So my first question is girlhood. A lot of women can relate to this word, so I just want to know what it means to you. What do you understand by girlhood?
So what I initially thought when calling it Girlhood was, I guess, just the concept of female friendships, basically. I mean, the whole film is really just a conversation between three friends, like a very casual conversation. I mean, I think girlhood can be a lot of things. I guess it's just like the process of being a girl and growing up as a girl, especially through young adulthood, and just sort of exploring yourself. But I think in this context, I'm just talking about like girlhood as in like female friendships and how valuable that is to us. Like when, I guess, growing up into a proper woman, I guess.
It was sort of similar for me as well. I've always had female friends in a way, like we were a group of three in my undergrad, and then we have been best friends since. Yeah. And then I really appreciate how females can be together and understand each other in a very intimate way.
Yeah.
And I've had sisters growing up as well, so it was like that which spoke to me really well, and then that was the reason why I decided to join the film. And also that they wanted to do special effects makeup, and I was really interested in doing that. And then the movie was giving me a platform to experience and explore that, which was amazing for me, honestly. Thank you.
And also Nadia just loves me.
Yeah.
And how did you convince people to, how did you pitch it to people? Like, this is the movie. This is gonna happen.
Well, we had the PowerPoint night, and so I made a funky looking PowerPoint and I presented it. But honestly, most of the people that I got on to the film, like I kind of, I don't know. I think I got one person through the pitch meeting, but it was really afterwards me trying to reach out to people and stuff. And then obviously people that I'd met before, like Nadia, that I'd already known through KTV, that had reached out to me, and they're like, oh, okay, I heard you did the film, can I be included? But there was actually a few interesting ways that I met people and encouraged them to do the film. Actually, Astrid, the actress, I actually met her at the pub, right?
Yeah.
And then she told me, oh, I know, because I took a year out of uni, I've come back, so I don't really know anyone that's in this cohort of students. And so I was actually out at the pub. One of my friends introduced me to Astrid, and Astrid was like, oh, I'm an actress. And I was like, oh my God, do you know what? That's really funny, because I've got a proposition for you.
Yeah.
And so that's how I got her. And I think Will I met through the guy who does the lighting. I met him through somebody else. But it's all just been meeting people through people, and then just hoping that they like the idea enough to hop on. But so yeah, just a whole lot of networking, basically. Which is kind of cringe to say.
Is it?
I've been networking, guys. Oh.
And how did you convince Nadia? Because of course she was your friend, but what did you tell her you're gonna do? What did she?
Nadia messaged me.
Oh, okay.
I forgot to ask you.
I was actually really interested in it because I've known Emily through a screenwriting workshop, which like KTV were hosting, and I was part of it. And I we wrote few scripts during the workshop as well, and I really liked the way she was writing. And since it was about female friendship, I got instantly hooked on. And also just because she has a Buddha picture, and I'm from a place where Buddha was born, literally, so that spoke to me as well in a weird way, I guess. And I thought maybe I should do it. That's a sign, you know.
Yeah. In the movie, how was the production? How was the atmosphere on set? You know, how did you direct people to, you know, bring your vision to life?
I had so much fun. Everyone was so much fun to work with. But I will say I've never directed anything before. So I did feel like the first couple days when I was still getting used to, I guess, directing and stuff, it was a little bit manic, just because obviously I wasn't I felt like it could have been more organized and stuff, but I honestly thought it was really fun. And I think all the people that were on the project just made it as stress-free as possible, really, because everybody just sort of came in and contributed. There was no one that was just stood around like not
doing anything.
Yeah. I felt like it was this is a big like collective. It's not really like I feel bad saying I was the director, because I felt like everybody in their own way was sort of directing their own piece. But we had a reshoot yesterday, which was so much more smoother, don't you think? Because I was getting, for some reason, everybody in at the same time. And so everybody was waiting around for hair and makeup to be done, and then waiting around for lighting to be set up, which was so disorganized. But then it was just, there were so many people in my living room. It felt like a mini house party, except everybody was just really stressed out. But I thought it was fun overall. During shooting, everybody got along with each other and stuff. But then we had a reshoot that I think I staggered everybody's times, and I had my shot list properly set up and ready, and it was a lot more organized. So I think I did learn a lot about directing. But overall it was fun. Did you think it was?
Yeah, definitely. It was loads of fun in a way as well. The like actors were amazing. They had to sit for a long time while I was doing their makeup, and they were very, very patient, because at moments I didn't allow them to move so and they were the best people to work with, which was quite nice. And seeing everyone so excited and actually want to be part of the film was really, really like amazing as well, because like I think that's very important, that personally you should want to be part of something which is bigger than you, you know?
Okay, bars. And so this is your directorial debut.
Debut.
And this is your hair and makeup debut.
I would say so, yeah.
So how do you feel about this film, which is like so many big firsts for both of you, being shown at the Kent Film Festival?
I honestly don't want to watch it. There's so much that I was literally looking at the edit the other day, and I was like, I would have done this differently, I would have done that differently. But so obviously if it is a first, and whilst you're like focused on learning one thing, there's something else that's going to slip over your mind. And so I just feel like I'm going to be sat there just wanting it to be over and done with. I'm ready to get onto another project and just take everything I've learned and just make my next thing that much better, because I feel like, I mean, I'm sure if I do something again, there'll be more things that I have to learn, but at least I've had the first experience. But yeah, I might just look away if when it comes up. At least it's only like less than 10 minutes, so that sounds really bad.
I am actually really, really excited for it. And also, I'm excited for other films as well, because like it's KTVs. Yeah, you know, they are really, really good scripts. And in terms of like, even though this was our first debut, I think we tried our best. And all, like, let me get it.
We really tried.
No, I think like I'm anxious in a good way, if that makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's called excitement.
yeah, I guess so. Yeah, but I think like no matter what, I would still wanna see it in terms of like how it looks on the screen, because I have not seen. Like I'm really, really excited about seeing all the SFX makeup, how it comes, like how it's looking on the screen with like all the color grading and stuff. And I did learn a lot, like how important colors are when we talk about lighting and stuff, because in different lighting, makeup looks different. So I think like it was a very good experience, and I'm excited to see the results, to be honest.
Same.
Yeah.
That's so much more of a positive answer. I'm so excited as well.
No, you said like the answer like every Hollywood actor gives in the red carpet. Like, oh, do you think this is your best work?
I'm just humble.
No, I'm just humbled and take the lessons that I've learned and put in the next film. That's
It's like that Zendaya interview.
Yeah.
I'm just prepared to come back and be that much stronger. Like, sorry.
I was gonna say, but I didn't know if you got there. Okay, are you guys excited for any other films that you've heard of for the KTV
I'm so excited to see
Festival?
all of them. But do you know what? I'm really excited to see She Won't Bite. That one looked like really sick.
I'm so excited.
Yeah, I'm honestly all of them. Even Bert's Dilemma looks really funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, all of them.
Same. I'm excited for all the films. I'm really excited for Burst Dilemma, to be honest, because script is hilarious. And I'm excited for the other guy as well, OJ's film.
Oh yeah, OJ did a film. Ooh. I'm excited for 18-inch pizza. Because I did an interview last week and they were really chill guys.
I really hope I
You should
don't
watch
get
the
hungry
interview.
watching it.
Yeah.
That's so bad. I hope I don't get hungry. I saw the sign that says 18-inch pizza and I was like, oh, that must be where they got
You know,
the
for a second, I thought they put the poster up there instead of the other way.
the promo.
I was like, that's really good.
Wait, that's
promo.
kind of a shout. I should have put posters up in like the club chemistry toilets for this one. Maybe.
Okay then, and are you excited for the film? What do you think people's reactions are gonna be?
Sure, originally it was supposed to be a comedy, and then as I've been editing it, it's kind of not really, like, it's kind of a bit sad actually at the end. Whereas I thought, like, it would be more, I think everyone in the committee thought that mine was going to be, like, pretty slapstick, like, comedy. And it's just not turned out like that at all, so I'm pretty excited to see, especially what the committee are going to think that, of, like, how my films actually, like, come out, because I think it's gonna be a bit more heartfelt, I guess, than I think was originally imagined for it. So yeah, I'm excited to see if it provokes any sort of reaction that maybe people didn't expect. Maybe. I don't know.
I think I'm really excited about it as well, in the sense that people might be able to relate to it in more than one ways. Being away from home and like friends are your family, and you go, especially during your undergrad, you go through hell and back with them, you know. So I guess people would be able to appreciate the film in that way, and I really hope that people like it.
Since the film is about girlhood, did you take any inspiration from the female friendships that you have in your life currently?
So the film is actually two girls that are on their way to a pregame, like a club. And so I feel like I am like the most qualified actually to talk about that experience. I feel like actually 2 days after I turned 18 was the first time I went to a nightclub. And so yeah, it's really inspired by I think being freshly 18 and drinking, going out and being really reckless and, you know, trying to act more grown up than you really are, I think was how my friends used to behave and such. Obviously, we've all grown up a little bit more now, but it is really inspired by my friendships at the start of uni. Yeah, I mean, I had the craziest first year of university ever, and you know, I had so many close female friendships. I have 2 really close ones that I'm still actually in contact with today. I have one specifically, me and this girl, her name was Ella. I mean, we're still besties, me and this girl Ella, but we would go out everywhere and we do everything as a pair, and yeah, I think we thought we were so grown up because we had IDs that said we were 18.
Yeah.
We were like, oh yeah, we're grown
now.
ups, we're going to the club or whatever. And so it's really, I guess, yeah, just based off friendships like with my friend Ella and so many other girls that I was friends with in the start of uni and in sixth form, when I really started going clubbing. Yeah, I guess it's just based off of an archetype of girl that I've come across loads of times and sort of, I guess, used to be just young and just more focused on networking to find the prees than networking to find a job.
Right now.
Yeah. But you know what, it's so weird because I feel like I'm looking back at that era of my life with a new set of eyes. Being I just turned 22. On Monday, 2 days ago, and
oh my God, happy belated.
Yeah, thank you. And so I feel like looking back at how I used to act when I was 18, how me and my friends all used to act, I feel like this film is really based off of that sort of experience. So
yeah, that sounds nice. And there are not a lot of films about girls in college anymore.
Yeah, I think especially
TV.
British girl college experience, you know, when you do have access to as much alcohol as you want, really. And and it's also, I guess, the film is also about somebody passing away, and so it's also based off that as well, I guess, the experience of having a friend pass away and like the sudden like shock of it, really. My boyfriend, his best friend, actually passed away like last year, I think, and so obviously that was a massive shock, and so it's like everything goes from super fun and you're just like two young people just, you know, experiencing life together, and all of a sudden one day they're not there, but you don't. I thought what was interesting about that experience is that he didn't often think of him. It's not because he passed away that all of a sudden his friend became a serious figure in his life. He still remembered him as being like this jokey guy, and so it was sort of based off that as well, I guess, the shock of somebody dying so young, but you still remember them as immaturely as they were.
As young as they were.
Yeah, so it's sort of based off that as well. Yeah, a few things. I mean, I felt originally the comedy aspect of it, I wanted it to be sort of sidelined. Like, I didn't really want it to be the main takeaway from the film. So hopefully I got that across,
I think you did, just by the conversation we're having.
Hopefully.
I'm really excited. I don't think I've ever been this excited.
Okay, well, that's good. I think it's good and it's pretty snappy as well, so.
Snappy.
Finally, something
like,
positive.
Yeah.
She rubbed off on you.
Yeah. No, but to be fair, like Leo was doing the camera work and it looked really good, like the camera angles and such. The lighting, Will did the lighting so well. I feel like even though it was my first experience, I had a lot of people working on the film who it wasn't their first experience, and so they were able to vamp it up and give their input on everything, and so hopefully it does look really good. If it does look really good, it's definitely
a wonderful experience.
Yeah, and it's definitely, I think definitely a lot, if not basically all the credit will go to all those people, to be honest. Yeah, all the actresses and stuff, they were all so talented, and everybody that worked on it, really, I think it would be like their baby, to be honest. Because I feel like they all helped me direct, and you know, because I did, and I didn't feel very judged for not knowing what I was doing either. They were all so sweet, so yeah.
Yeah, I'm so excited for the film. It will be, if you want to watch it, you have to come to the KTV Film Festival.
You have to.
You actually have to. It's mandatory with admission into the uni. So if you want to see this lovely film, among others, make sure to get your ticket to the film festival. And thank you for sitting here.
Thank you so much, MK.
That's really Polly.
Girlhood.